Q with 102.9 The Buzz, everything that rocks. Here at Rock on the Range in Columbus, Ohio, with Mr. Matt Bishop, rock personality. What's going on, man?
Oh, not too much, babe. It is good to be here with you. It is always nice to see you.
Last time we saw each other was 48 Hour Music Festival. Good times.
It's been too long. October of 2011.
That's
that
unacceptable.
Was insane. I know.
Good time, though.
I know. I'm sorry.
So tell me about some of your interviews you've been doing here in Columbus, Ohio.
Today and yesterday has been absolutely awesome. So many great bands. Media tent was just crazy. Everybody coming through. Sat down with so many people. Anthrax, Blackstone Cherry, Down. Jeez, who else? Attack. It's just been absolutely awesome. Trivium. And everybody was just really gracious and excited to be here. And I really think it's the spirit of the weekend. It's everybody's just so amped up about it. And then when they sit down with you, they're like, oh yeah, man, let's talk. And
chat it up.
That's what makes it great. That's what makes it for great interviews and great conversations.
John Fred of Blackstone Cherry did a 17-minute interview with me, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Like, I was rolling. Like, that guy, one of my all-time favorite bands to talk to, like, chat it up with, would be Blackstone Cherry. And I mean, it's just been kind of that atmosphere the whole weekend, I feel like. All the bands coming through.
Absolutely. And it's so funny you say that about John Fred, because I caught up with John Fred a couple months back. They were on a headlining tour, and it was in Baltimore, and I still had my old camera. I just recently got a new camera, and my old camera only shot videos up to 20 minutes, and then it would shut off. And we're just talking. And I think the video ran like 19 minutes and 47 seconds. Like, it was like right on the dot.
Right,
and
20 minutes.
It was perfect. It was awesome. Yeah. So.
But it's one of those interviews too. Like, I could not believe that it was already 17 minutes long. When they told me after it was over, I was like, we talked that long, and I think the manager was like, "Oh, wrap it up. Y'all have been here forever.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?" I'm like, this guy was hilarious. I mean, I couldn't stop talking to him.
He is one of the. I mean, he walked into the tent today, and he was like, "Yo!" and just comes over, gives me a big hug, and that's what makes it worthwhile. I'll sit here all day and talk to like 40 bands, and they're all great. They're gracious. They're very nice, but they don't know you. They're just here to do the interview and talk about what they want to talk about, and then that's it. But a guy like John Fred, he's coming over. He's giving you a hug. He's like, "Bro, text me later if we're still here. We'll hang out." And that's it's that one interview with that one guy that makes it. The whole day is just like, this is good. This is why I do this.
So you've been doing some stuff in the works. RockRevival.com. Tell me all about that.
Just launched it. It's been a long year and a half or so working with my main publication that I was with and corresponding for others. I'm here corresponding for like 4 different websites, but just branched out on my own and launched the RockRevival.com. It's just Look at you guys can't see it, but she's doing the happy dance right now.
For him.
I've been doing the happy dance like all weekend. I just launched it on Friday, so we have like a skeleton of the site. I have like 80 interviews that I've done over the last year and a half, and 3 of them are up. I just wanted to kind of come to Rock on the Range. It's like the biggest rock showcase in the country every year. With a skeleton, I can just say like, guys, here's what it is. This is what I'm doing, and hopefully people will like it and be excited about it. I've gotten to talk to a lot of publicists and both the bands and the promoters of the festival and artists themselves, and it's been a good response. People are liking it so far. I was talking to Rick from Adelita's Way yesterday. I freaking love those guys. I know you do too.
Oh, they're crazy.
Oh man. And
we caught up with them right outside the media tent.
I
believe Rick was lost.
He was.
Keith, I don't know if Keith knew what he was doing either, but I mean, just awesome guys just standing out there just chit-chatting it up. It was good times.
And I was talking to Rick and I was like, dude, by the way, just launched my new site, and I gave him my card. He was like, oh, dude, I've been following you. I see what you're doing.
I've been checking it out.
And that makes you feel good too. That's one of those, validation moments when you're like, this is a good thing I got going, and this is why, you know, I enjoy it so much.
It's gotta make you feel good when you got the band members, like you said, finally being like, oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, I know what you got going on. I'm checking it out. So you said you had like a plethora of interviews that you've done, you know, over the past past year.
I got a little bit of a collection going.
But you only posted 3 on the site so far. So what 3, and how did you narrow it down to those 3?
Well, went with the one that I went with was Phil Campbell, the guitarist from Motorhead, because he's just an icon. You know, it's just they are such godfathers of rock and roll, and I figured, you know, what better way to start off, you know, with them. And then the other one is Adrenaline Mob, because they're kind of, you know, new. They're kicking things off right now, so I got to talk with Mike Portnoy, formerly with Dream Theater, and John Moyer, who's on hiatus from Disturbed. The whole band's on hiatus. And, you know, those guys are legends in their own right for this generation, but now they're kicking off something new, so am I. I figured I would throw them up. And the last, gosh, I don't even remember what the last one is on there. Oh yeah, Korn. Caught up with Ray Luzier.
No big deal, just Korn.
Yeah, no big deal or anything. Those guys aren't freaking icons from the last 10, 15 years, but
yeah, well, who's Korn? Kidding.
You should not be on the air.
I should not have even said that, because people will probably take that seriously, but whatever.
But
Jokes, haha.
But
Yeah, I'm not that funny, sorry. I tried.
Do we have that cricket button?
Yeah.
Do we have that here? No?
No, much too soon.
All
Okay,
right.
cool.
But anyways, I've caught up with Ray Luzier a couple times. He's always very gracious, and it was our first produced piece. You know, we had 2 cameras, multiple camera angles, and we edited the whole thing. And
all fancy.
so that's why I put that up there, because that was pretty current. It was our first produced piece, and it's also like the direction that I'm trying to move things. You know, there's always going to be, you know, the interviews like today, the show interviews. You know, it's like, hey, hurry up, sit down, new record, tour. You know, what are your plans, and that's it. And those happen at the shows, and it's a real quick shot. But I want to move towards this thing that we have going. It's called Revival TV, and it's going to kind of be like, you know, not like a half hour or an hour or anything, but maybe like 15, you know, to 20 minutes, just totally produced. I just shot the first episode up in Brooklyn, New York last week with a band ZO2, who I've loved for years, and went up, you know, did an interview. It was their music video premiere, and we did the interview, talked about that. They got a record coming out in September. Then they asked me to MC the show, which was really cool. It was a big honor, and I MC'd the show, and we shot the footage and got some live footage of them, of their set, and they're phenomenal musicians. It was a great show, and gonna chop it all up, edit it together, and inaugural episode, Revival TV.
All right, nice. Well, everybody get in line right now to get Matt Bishop's autograph, because he's going to be big and doing great things fast. I mean, you're already doing great things. So make sure.
I want your autograph. I'm sitting over there, and everybody's like, "Oh, we got to go do the Buzz interview. Look at the cute Callie Q girl."
That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
That has to do with the Buzz and the Buzz's background. I'm just lucky enough to be working at the Buzz. Nobody knows who I am. But anyways, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Make sure to go to rockrevival.com. Check out the interviews, and I mean, I'm sure you'll be adding more stuff after this weekend.
Absolutely.
And it'll just be building and building. Get in line right now to get Mr. Matt Bishop's Rock Personality of the Year's autograph. Thanks so much for coming out and talking to me, Matt.
Thank you, celebrity rock DJ Callie Q of 1029 The Buzz. Always a friend of me and what I've been doing, and I graciously appreciate you having me on the show.
I mean, you're kind of cool, so thanks for talking with me. All right, it is your Everything the Rock station, 1029 The Buzz. Thanks for listening in.
Rock on.
Yeah.